What's going on, everyone? All the amazing fans, sports fans, football fans, everyone. Uh, I'm the Coach Ed, and this is Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Thanks for tuning in today. Today, I'm going to be doing another Chalk Talk. This is going to be episode 2, where I sit down and break down a football play. Previously, I did about 3 plays. I did 3 plays on the defensive side. Today, I'm going to do one offensive play. It's a play that was from a group of plays that was designed for me to go ahead and go over and to put into my playbook, my offensive playbook. But before we get into that, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscription and the notification so this way you know when I post new content. Also, everyone, like and share on all your social media platforms. You guys are wonderful, helping me to grow my channel and get my information out there. So, again, thank you, everyone. All right. What we're going to do today is I'm going to go into a play. It's going to be from the Florida Gators. Let me go ahead and bring up my share screen so you guys can all see. And the play here, I get this from 101 Red Zone Plays. It's from the Florida Gators. It's called Florida Scissors and Snag Wheel Combo. That's not the actual play name. It's just because of the play concept. This is from 2020. So it's about 2 years ago. This is versus Ole Miss. This is going to be in the second quarter. The time is 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, and the ball is on the Ole Miss Rebels 16-yard lines, and it's on the right hash mark for Florida. Florida is actually in 11 personnel, which is going to be one tight end or H back, one running back, which stands for the 11, and then you have 3 receivers. You have the strength of the offense to the left, where you have the H back in the wing position. You have the slot on the line and the corner and the Z receiver off the line, with the X receiver alone to the right. His alignment shows that he's on the numbers. So basically, where the numbers are, that's where he's aligned. Running back is to the quarterback's right. All right. Um, in the notes here, it says, here's another great man coverage beater from the Gators, with Dan Mullen scheming up a snag wheel combination to get the back free on a speedy release out of the backfield. Snag wheel is a great man beater because of the natural rub it produces on a linebacker covering that route out of the backfield. A good defense may have checks in place to switch off the route in case of a tight split by the X. But if you don't run this a lot, or you're crafty about the way you motion or line it up into it, you may be able to catch them off guard. One coaching point for the X receiver running the snag route is that he needs to aim high on his route and force that linebacker to go underneath him. If they don't switch off the responsibilities, it's almost impossible for a linebacker to win that race with a back if they have to change directions and reaccelerate. So I'm going to go over a couple things in here in reference to that. Now, I spoke to you about the offense's alignment. The defense, they're actually in an odd front where they have a nose guard, 2 D tackles, and they have 4 linebackers. They have one linebacker on, giving it an even look, but they have basically a 3-4 concept. They have one linebacker splitting the number 3 receiver and the number 2 receiver, strong safety over the top. Here are your corners with the free safety towards the boundary side. You'll also hear me talk about that boundary and field. So basically what that means is wherever the ball is lined up on the hash, the short side of the field from the hash to the sideline to that sideline is the boundary. So here the boundary is to the right because we're on the right hash mark, and the sideline is to the right, so that's the boundary. And then, of course, field means the field is wider. The formation is wider. You have more area to cover from that right hash mark to the left sideline. Okay, so Again, the free safety is aligned closer to the boundary. This shows a cover two look, even if the strong safety is down. It makes it easier if he's dropping back. Now, the first coverage I'm going to go over is man. So, in terms of man responsibility, cornerback would have him. If they're bringing him, then this linebacker is going to be responsible for him. If he's covering the back, then more than likely one of these two are blitzing. All right. If this is man, this linebacker more than likely is not going to be lined up this far out. All right. That's why I say he's cover two. He's probably going to be more in here, even if he's up close to the line of scrimmage, given the same type of look that he's giving them. Okay, then that means he's probably going to be covering him man to man. And the strong safety will take the slot, and the cornerback will take the other receiver. Now, if they're starting in man, all right, as we said, the back is running the wheel route. So that means he's coming towards the flat and turning the ball upfield. If this linebacker is covering him, more than likely his angle, once he sees that it's a pass, is going to come down this way and then turn up and go. Very few, unless it's the down and distances, are going to open up this way and then come over. That's where the snag comes into play. As I said, the X receiver, a good punch point for the X receiver is running the snag route is that he needs to aim high on his route. So because the linebacker is here, this is what they mean by aim high, coming up and trying to go a little bit higher, because if he wants to come flat, he's going to run right into him. So he's going to see that and he's going to come underneath it, which is what we want to see done, especially with the back doing this. If the cornerback is going to come with him, he's going to open here. He's going to stop, basically play top. That's where he's going to come, stop, turn to the quarterback, and then come back out. And then the cornerback will just change directions and come with him in that regard. This linebacker, if he's here, he's just going to open and run with him, even when he breaks out. He's either going to play top, come over this way, and come over the top. But if he's running with him and he starts to break and he stays underneath him, okay. And this safety is going to open, see him coming, and then he's going to run with him. And then, of course, this cornerback is going to run with him. And now, the free safety, he's going to open, and what is his angle? Is he coming here? That's where, if you're running this post, you don't want to run it directly at him. You may want to bend it a little bit and come underneath it. If he's coming a little bit high with his, you want to go what I call skinny. You want to keep it like this, and you just want to make sure that, if he's coming high, you're coming underneath it. The quarterback's read. Number one is the running back, especially if they're a man. Number two is the whip. Number three is the post. Number four would be the quick in, and number five would be the corner, because it's the furthest away from the quarterback. So that's how you would play and attack it if it's cover one. Now, the offensive line that you see here, they're blocking 4 to the left with the tackle going one-on-one with the tackle over him. Now, if this end was right here and this backer was, say, covered, moved over here, maybe he's taking the H-back and he's coming. Basically, you would just switch off. He would then come this way and they would take it man on, man on. These two, based on the way this is blocking, he's giving him help because he would take his inside hand and stabilize it here, keeping his eyes on the second level at this linebacker to see if he's blitzing or if he's going into coverage like we just talked about. If this linebacker is coming and his hands are on him and this guard is looking second level at him, he's going to make a call, whatever, off, switch. This center, hands are going to be on him, looking at second level. He's going to come back to engage him. He's going to come off and pick up a blitz if he is blitzing. Okay? That's only if they're blitzing. But the purpose is their eyes are supposed to be second level to see what's going on. But right here, he's solo. They're sliding this way to cover here, and here. It's basically 4 on 3 guys. And then they're going to identify from the get-go who's the Mike linebacker, because that's their responsibility. Quarterback will know that too. If the linebacker delayed and came after the fact, okay, fine. Now, if they ran cover 2, okay, based on the alignment here, this safety, normally he's going to open. He may drop here to come here. or he may instantly open it, just come deep automatically. Excuse me, sorry about that. This free safety, he's going to do the same. He's going to come here and open, or is he just automatically going to open up here, depending on the angle? Quarterback will still read that. He's going to read the linebacker to the free safety and to the safeties. This linebacker, if discovered two, all right, he's going to settle. He's going to get depth. He's going to settle. He's going to see the beat back coming. He may start to take him, but if he sees the whip coming back, he knows safety's over top. He's going to come back down to the flat. Does he open and take the hook? The curl flat. Does he open and take the hook or to the middle? Does he shoot to the flat? How do they play it? Is he going to take hook flat? Is he going to fly open this way? Is he going to come all the way over here? He's going to open depth. He's going to drop, settle, trying to see what's happening. He'll even, once this in cut comes, because he's still here, he's going to settle and get a little bit deeper. The reads are still the same. Now, the one key I want to say is this slot receiver. If you see it's cover two, the safeties are going to split. Number one, if you see that with his angle, I wouldn't take it this way. I would do what I was saying initially, go skinny. And that's take that angle, because then it's going to open up, because they're here. If it's covered, if they run a Tampa 2 and this linebacker just starts to get deeper and deeper, the skinny still takes it. You read him, trying to stay away from him and get in between him and maybe this safety over here, if he's over this way, reading what's going on with the pattern selections. But that's how you play this play. It's a great concept in terms of within the 20-yard line, 20 going into the goal line. It should be, if run properly, it should be a very efficient play to run. And like I said, the key is going to be him. What does the free safety do? Is he bailing this way? You got a linebacker on him. Quarterback, you put that ball deep down the sideline, because he's going to be there. If the cornerback switches off, let's say they do switch off, even in a man, okay? Normally he's going to stay with him, but if he opens, boom, 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 they say switch, in, out. He's now going to take him. He's going to come off and stay with him. Pretty much the same thing. More likely, like I said, 1 to 2. He's going to have leverage on him, because even if they switch, he's going to be behind him. You still get the ball to him. He's going to turn upfield. He even has the running back going downfield with the cornerback to give him extra help to block. Free safety is more than likely going to be here, turning and coming this way. So those are the things you want to look at with this play. If you ever see this play, this is the scissors. This is the snag wheel, the wheel route with the snag. So great concept. Like I said, beautiful play. Hope you guys like it. You tell me what you think with this play. And are there any plays you want to talk about? Let me know. I'll pull it up and we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I really, truly appreciate you guys. You guys are fabulous. All the members of the Big Blue Crew, thanks for all your support. I wouldn't be here without all you guys. So, again, thank you. So, you guys have a great night. And like I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Peace.